into the ring at this time from Indianapolis, Indiana, at a weight of 256 pounds, Jimmy Jack Hammer!
One half of Heavy Construction making his way into the ringside area. Jimmy Jack Hammer, as he'll be going up against High Flyer here in one-on-one competition. And I am joined by the Deal.
How about that opening match, dummy? That was a great opening match, wasn't it? You couldn't ask for much better. Boy, what a treat for all these idiots at ringside. They got to see the Deal.
You couldn't make it through a medal.
And his opponent, hailing from Cape Canaveral, Florida, at a weight of 147 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Apollo!
Once again, we're going to have Apollo out here in one-on-one competition. And Deal, last week, he didn't fare so well.
Well, he was out here with that nutcase.
What has he got in his... Let's go, Deal. What did you do, sign him an autograph?
Oh.
Is that what that said?
I'd have to sign, I just have to sign it phonetically for this guy to be able to read it.
I don't know what has gotten into Apollo here in recent weeks here on the house.
But what about that opening match? Huh?
The only thing I want to know about that opening match is what has gotten into Bill Haltom. You were out there. Why was he counting so slow when Top Rope Troy had the pinfall, and then all of a sudden Quicksilver reacts like he's gotten a boost?
Bill Haltom. Who's that?
That's the referee.
Oh, I don't know anything about Bill Haltom.
Wait a minute. You don't have anything to say about Bill Haltom?
Oh, Bill Haltom! I thought you were talking about Bill. Never mind. I thought you were talking about somebody else. Yeah, Bill Haltom. What do you mean? He's an honest official, honest Bill. That's what we call him.
We?
That's what everybody calls. That's what all the fans call him.
Well, we may have to keep an eye on this situation.
That's what that old ugly hag out at ringside with the pink says, and that's what those ugly fans in the third row
What has gotten into Apollo? Apollo last week come out here. He'd been cheered, and he come out here against Dallas James, and Dallas went to shake hands, and he strutted and acted like not really sure what he acted like. But
he acted like a goofball. You know why he acted like a goofball? You want to know why he acted like a goofball?
We're all waiting.
Well, because he is a goofball. That's why.
Well, he's in there with another ring veteran, Jimmy Jack Hammer, and another man that's not going to take any foolishness off of him.
Well, no, Jimmy Jack Hammer's all business in there.
And he should not turn his back to a gentleman, if I may use that term, of one Jimmy Jack Hammer's status.
Well, I wouldn't turn my back on Jimmy Jack Hammer. I mean, if he weren't my buddy. You know that.
It's kind of strange to see Jimmy Jack Hammer out here, even though it is a one-on-one matchup, singles competition without Bulldozer Manson. But we understand Bulldozer Manson a little worse for wear after the matchup with the James boys a couple of weeks ago, and then he wrestled the next week and aggravated that injury some more. So he may be gone for a couple of 3 weeks.
Oh, that's wishful thinking. Bulldozer Manson will be back soon.
You know,
you want to make it out like these James boys are so tough. They're nothing. They're nothing.
Well, I'm simply stating that as we see Jimmy Jack Hammer had enough of Apollo. And this match could end right now as he's got a full Nelson applied, and I don't see Apollo getting out of this.
Well, unless Jimmy Jack Hammer just wants to hurt him.
Well, he just kind of threw out the garbage, it looks like. But getting back to Bulldozer Manson here real quickly, and Heavy Construction, we're going to be talking, or Dave Yearwood's going to be talking with Jimmy Jack Hammer after this matchup. They are signed in a tag team match next week, and we understand Bulldozer Manson is not available, and Jimmy Jack Hammer, that's what he'll be talking to Mr. Yearwood about as a replacement partner for next week's matchup. Any ideas, Deal? Could it be the Deal?
It could be. No, it couldn't be. I'm not a wrestler. I'm not going to get in there. I'm not going to rough it up.
Could it be one of the cannonballers that he might pick as his partner?
If he's got the money. If he's got the money, we'll listen to him.
Oh, vicious. Over and he does not want to get into a fight with Jimmy Jack Hammer.
Well, let's be realistic. No, he doesn't want to get into a fight, but let's get back to this Jimmy Jack Hammer situation. He's going to want a winner, so that would obviously point to one of my men. be looking at Big Otto Bond.
I would think that would be a great choice because they were, Otto Bond and Von Blitzkrieg recently were the PWI Tag Team Champions, and Von Blitzkrieg is no longer in PWI. Very, very good choice. Very good possibility.
Quicksilver, the man who won the match earlier in this show.
Yeah, I'd have to say that I'm not sure he would pick Quicksilver. Don't you have Quicksilver currently signed to a series of matches across the country with Lightning Rod?
Yeah, but I mean, Quicksilver can hold 2 titles at once. He's that talented.
Yeah, but I don't. You got the PWI rule book. Look it up. You can't do that.
Well, anyway, and then he could pick the only man in PWI that's undefeated, Trash Lusigan, the man that's never lost a match.
Trash Lusigan.
Trash Lusigan's never lost a match. He's undefeated. Have you ever seen him lose a match? I haven't.
I see. I've never seen him win a match.
No. Oh, look at that. Butterfly suplex.
Apollo not faring so well. I think this new attitude has somewhat hurt him. He's gotten away from his style of wrestling, which is high flying, and he's trying to brawl and be vicious. And when you're that size, you're not going to be too successful with someone like Jimmy Jack Hammer. And did he submit? He submitted.
I believe he did. Good, I'm glad. Jimmy Jack Hammer showing his dominance here.
I think Apollo needs to regroup.
And the winner, Jimmy Jack Hammer!
Oh, Apollo needs to get out of the business. And don't even open your mouth. Let me go to this replay. Look at this. He puts him in this submission hold. Drops it once, drops it twice, drops it 3 times. Jimmy Jack Hammer ruled this match. Apollo, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, and get out of this sport.
Well, wrestling fans, your winner once again, one half of the #1 tag team heavy construction, Jimmy Jack Hammer. We want to take this opportunity to tell you about the PWI Worldwide Wrestling Info Line. As you see there on your screen, it's area code 317-335-HOT or 4688. And on Mondays and Fridays, you get the exclusive PWI reports. And on Wednesday...
That's the deal. The only night that really counts. That's the only night you people need to call is on Wednesday nights. You can hear the deal.
I beg your pardon. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, you get the exclusive World Report from the Live Wire. And on Saturday and Sundays, event news from around the world. That's the PWI Worldwide Wrestling Info Line, where all the news is hot. And now, Deal, we go to Dave Yearwood in the ring with the winner of the last particular matchup, Jimmy Jack Hammer.
Hey, now, Deal, where are you going?
Of heavy construction,
I thought
Jimmy Jack Hammer and Bulldozer Manson.
I thought these guys were friends. Well, the Deal is taking off as he heads out. Guess I made him mad about the Wednesday night thing in the hotline. As Jimmy Jack Hammer heads in, well, I don't see Bulldozer Manson. Well, we understand that he has a slight injury, but we thought he would be here for the interview. The Deal has became AWOL.
And here he is. One half of the team of heavy construction, Jimmy Jack Hammer. Jimmy, as you know, the team of the James boys are champions again and willing to take on all comers. But the commissioner has said that you need to earn that right, and to maintain that, you have to keep moving on over the rest of the PWI tag team contenders here.
Heavy construction with a big match signed next week.
Johnny Walker, right?
Next week.
Well, that happens to be right. Next week, you're going to be coming up against that team, and they are one great team, the pride of Tucson, and the most popular wrestler here in the PWI, Gentleman Johnny and Diamond Dan.
Yeah, no. I've talked to the commissioner. Bulldozer's out. People see that. He's not here. He's been hurt. That's all I know. I'll find out more later. Right now, what I'm concerned with is my #1 spot. I've earned it. I've come from the bottom. Some of you people have seen it. Some of you agree with me. Some of you don't. I don't care. We have come from the bottom to #1 contenders.
Well, some of the fans here in PWI backing Jimmy Jack Hammer, but
Jimmy,
he's
if
very
Bulldozer Manson is out, you are in a serious bind here. You have to keep contending with everybody here in the PWI. You can't have a week off here in the PWI and maintain that #1 spot. What are you going to do?
Well, I've thought about it, and like I said, I've spoke to the commissioner, and he says, okay, go ahead, pick you somebody you think can help you keep your #1 spot.
A
Well,
lot of great people out there, ladies and
this
gentlemen,
be
here in
Autobahn?
PWI that he could
Well,
be picking.
It could be, but it's not. He's a big man. He's a good wrestler, but you can't trust him. Period.
well,
Well, I'm not sure he could
Quicksilver,
trust you.
he's available for a tag team partner.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver's
they
been
know.
one half of the
They
tag
know.
team champions on
I've
several
thought about it.
occasions.
Quicksilver, good wrestler. You can't trust him either.
Well,
It sounds like a matter
we're
of trust.
running out of people here. Who's it going to be?
Well, I've put some thought into this, and I've talked to some people, and it's got to be a wrestler who's done 90% of his time in tags, in the PWI. He's good. He's going to be compatible with me. It's up to him.
I'm not sure
It's gotta
there's
be
anybody out there, ladies and gentlemen.
James.
Austin James.
What?
You're
Austin
selecting
James?
the
Well,
one
there's a
half of the
shocker.
tag team, the champions here.
Fans, I don't think you'll ever see
Yeah,
that
the
take.
reason I'm picking him is he's going to help me keep my #1 spot against him. That's if he accepts. That's if he's got the integrity to help me so I can come back and whip him.
Austin James. The
Well,
half of
there
the tag
is
team
one half of the
championship
PWI
team.
Tag Team
Austin.
Champions entering the ring looking somewhat perplexed. Austin
can you
James,
come
the
in here a
youngest of the
minute here?
James boys. We do not see Dallas down
very-
here. And, well, there's Dallas standing in the runway. And Dallas looks as confused as Austin does. Jimmy Jack Hammer with a big matchup, signed as heavy construction next
Austin,
week against Diamond
this
Dan.
is a
and
shocker here.
Gentleman Johnny Walker
I mean,
has
you
picked
as the
Austin
tag team
James
title
to
holder, the
substitute
#1
for Bulldozer
contender,
Manson.
to maintain his spot in order here in the PWI. He has to wrestle. He's got the tough match coming up with Gentleman Johnny, Diamond Dan, and he's going to ask you, the tag team champion, to wrestle with him so he can maintain his position.
This
See
would be
what kind of a champion you are if you are scared of heavy construction and what kind of integrity you have.
this
That's
could be
what
as
I'm
odd as the Wild Pair Tag Team Tournament,
Questioning
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
integrity of one of the James boys here.
You want to talk about integrity? Well, buddy, I got more integrity in my little finger than you got in your whole body. And when these fans know it, and are we scared of heavy construction? Well, buddy, I hope you stay at #1 spot because me and my brother want to kick your ass all over this building.
Two of us, that would be asses.
Well, let me tell you something. So since you put it so mildly, and these people know that I have a lot of integrity, and me and my brother are not scared of your stupid heavy constructions and everything, I'll take the match with you.
Oh, I think that surprised Dallas because Austin's going to take the matchup.
You trust him?
I'm not sure anybody can
What kind of
trust him.
champions you are. This is for me and you. Can you prove yourself?
Ladies and gentlemen,
to the
I
fans?
think
Can you
there
prove
might be
yourself
a
to me?
rat
That's what I want.
inside PWI International
Let me understand
Arena.
something here real quick. If you, now I'll put it in crayon so you can keep up with us. Okay, Mr. Yearwood, if he loses next week, they lose the title shot. Is that right?
That's the word in the commission. It's been heavy construction has had to work their way up
Ladies
here,
and gentlemen, it
they've
looks possible that we
built
might
themselves
see
up to
Austin
the #1
James
contender.
teaming up with Jimmy
Should
Jack
he
Hammer
lose,
up next week here on the Powerhouse.
will be taking his place.
And he's going to pick Austin as his partner. What would make you think that Austin wouldn't cause you to lose, therefore you wouldn't get the shot?
That's what I want to see.
Well, a very
Let's see
interesting
what kind of
question there
champion
asked
you
by
are.
Dallas.
The people will see if you're scared. You get pinned, and I don't help. That's my fault. I get pinned. It's not your problem. But that won't happen. I want to see what kind of champions you are.
Well, what's it going to be, Austin?
A very odd situation brewing here in the
I am a fighting
PWI.
champion, and I'll take that match with you. On one condition. I think you got it, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't trust them as far as we can throw them. And that's right. Probably not to right there. So, brother, will you come out with me and be in my corner?
I think that's a good idea.
I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I prefer that because you can't say I caused anything, and you can watch me. You understand what I'm saying here? Can you follow what I'm saying here? Do you people follow what I'm saying?
I'm not sure that we do follow what is being said
Well,
here.
fans, the blueprint
Somewhat
has
of
been
a
drawn here
change
by
of
Heavy
attitude,
Construction.
but it'll
Jimmy
happen
Jack
next
Hammer
week.
with a surprising request of Austin James to join him to maintain his #1 contendership. Fans, I'm sure you'll want to join us back at our house next week.
We'll be right back.